Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
Yeah, but what was flying around and why is flying around in Watson's face?
Where have all these wretched
he's,
bees come from?
Doing
I
the thing where the
increased the
music he
temperature
plays
of
changes
the
where
room
the
so
bees
as to
go,
prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Yeah, he likes bees.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours.
So is that bag the
Besides,
beehive then?
You'll need a helping
so.
hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Oh, very nice to leave the dog there with all the bees.
Yeah. It was in the movies, the Sherlock Holmes movies, where he like played the violin or something and like changed the way the bees moved, right? With Robert Downey Jr.
Sure,
He
I've
did
only
that.
seen the first one.
Yeah, you saw it for a second. Because in the what's his face ones, because he didn't do anything with bees, right? In Elementary, he had bees.
Yeah.
But in Benedict's, he didn't have bees or anything, did he? Not that they brought up.
The elementary one pisses me off that Show Me got cancelled before he finished it.
Yeah, we were, what, 2.5 seasons in? To be fair, they were long fucking seasons for hour-long episodes, but... Yeah, it sucks that Show Me got cancelled.
It really does.
Apparently we're, like, the only ones on the planet who think that, though, so...
Yeah, but it had my show on there, American Horror Story, Modern Family.
They had a lot of good...
Well, Holmes, here we are
good
at the
episodes.
Royal Botanic Gardens.
No, they don't.
There's no doubt that
Don't
this
they?
place is
Isn't that what we watched
beautiful.
last season?
But are you
We
really
watched that
intent
show
on
before it canceled. We
investigating
were
the
missing a
theft of the
season now.
plants?
Yes, of course.
Alright.
Oh, we don't want to talk to you again, Watson. We just did.
See, now if I remember, this case is really long.
Oh, that's what you keep saying.
Well,
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time.
Ooh.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
on it now.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
Well, maybe the guy
A
didn't
small
call him right
favour
away.
for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet.
Were they as
It's
rare
still
as
in
the
the large
orchids
glass
on
house.
Midsummer Murders?
We only learned of their disappearance the
nothing
evening
to do with
after
the
the
flowers in the
exhibition,
TV show.
and nobody saw anything.
That caused so
No
many
doors
murders.
were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain
What
entry,
about the
for there are no
flower of
guards
Dennis the
here.
Menace that only blooms
Well, if
once
you
for
don't
like a
mind,
minute
we will
and
take a
Yeah,
look.
I know, right?
Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert,
I thought he had
show these
fertilizer
gentlemen
jet.
where the exhibition was held.
Well, apparently he didn't
How
go
many
get
people
Yeah,
work
he
here?
just went and started working on
Only
it.
myself. But occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
I wouldn't say that we met Albert. I
No.
would say that we saw him.
it. We saw him. We never talked to him.
I would not consider what happened between us a meeting. Guys.
Here it is. This is
Yeah,
the
it
place where
seems
the
like it.
stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
Oh.
We're very sorry. We were not aware.
Why has he got a
The two of you
bandage
were
on
good
his face?
friends?
Cut himself, I
He-
don't
He
know.
fall down?
Somebody hit him in the face.
He was my
with a shovel.
father.
Oh
That was
dear.
his father.
Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So
Oh,
suddenly.
pretty.
It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
See, and that might be why I'm thinking that this takes forever, is because I think the area that you have to travel just in. Mom, where are you going?
Oh. I didn't realize it was actually pushing on the...
Because I think, like, the gardens area, like, the amount of ground that you can cover in this section is
Oh,
huge.
and I went...
Okay, you're not
Why
going
is it-
first person.
According to Albert,
It's just
No.
you're
this is
walking
where
up
his
against
father,
something and
Montague
the camera's getting
Dunn, was
pushed into
found
his head.
dead.
Oh, it says right bumper.
Oh, over
right
there.
at the door. Oh, there's a whole bunch of it. It's blood, probably.
Well,
The door was
damn.
smashed
Oh,
at shoulder height.
Sparkly handle, look at it.
Well, it's because you're in
I
here.
know.
But, yeah. I'm
This
fucking-
door handle is
It
new.
was.
It
Yeah,
was
I
recently
keep forgetting back
changed.
controller A doesn't always work. Which really fucks me sometimes in my games where I need to make a jump and my character just runs off the cliff. What about the other
That's
side
what
of it?
I'm...
Well, right stick, Mom. Right stick.
Right stick.
Yeah, your camera, remember? You had it. There you go.
The
That's called
ensconce
Wisconsin.
was breached near the
Sure.
handle. The door was forced from the
They call it door
inside
trim,
of
but,
the
you know,
colonial
whatever.
collection
Well,
room.
no, he's talking about
The
the metal
handle
piece
was
of the-
changed afterwards.
Well, that's not.
I think we need to inspect the
Well,
colonial
there's gunk
collection.
all over
I
the
see
floor.
that. What's... Holmes.
Oh,
fucking
those are
thin.
footprints?
Apparently.
I guess.
Thin black
The
track.
traces are thinner in some places.
Oh, you like smear. Oh, and then check maybe the thicker ones at the bottom. So they stepped in something and like swiped their foot.
These boot
it's like when
marks
you
are
step in something and
fresh.
slip, right?
It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints
so?
reveal that
And
someone
it also looks like
staggered
somebody
here.
spilled coffee.
No, someone staggered there. Well, no, it's a greenhouse. They probably stepped in like dirt and water and, you know, mud, gunk. Who knows what else. Your right bumper's still up, so
Oh,
there's still
good.
something. Well, look back at the floor, because there was something next to the footprints, wasn't there? Oh, and there's that
Watch
might
him
be.
move.
Oh, fragments. I was going to say that might be blood.
No, no.
Oh, Sherlock, get down. Standing on the plants like that. Just hit A there when it's on the screen, Mom. Stop moving. There you go. Fragments of what?
Soil.
Dirt.
It should have come from a flower pot.
It should have come from a... Well, I'm
Yeah, I
assuming...
see that. More dirt.
Yeah.
The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that
you know
on
that
the
just by
ground.
looking at it? Damn, he's good.
Probably with a tipped over flower pot.
Oh, there must be something else, otherwise it wouldn't still be there.
But,
The right bumper thing went away. Well, check the plant, maybe. No? Well, I mean, there is a tipped over pot back there, but that
Is
seems...
there?
Oh, yeah, see, look, there's one falling back there. In the middle of the mall.
yeah, well, that's a little far for it to
Can
have
you
been.
click on the pieces again now that you're out of the thing? Maybe it'll... Yeah.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Very good, Sherlock.
But I didn't see a broken flower pot there.
Well, I
that
mean, it would have been
looks like
cleaned
blood.
up. Remember, it happened like 2 days ago, and then
Watch
that's...
him get the fuck out of
It
here.
still says right bumper,
I
so...
got
but
it,
the blood's
because
not
there's-
lighting up.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
so
that
we
was the
got the
shoe
footprints,
prints.
the fragment. Oh, there's a
Oh,
pot
there's
on
a
the thing.
flower up there.
There it is. I thought that was the door.
This
I saw that
pot was
before. I'm like,
broken
oh, that's just
fairly
the door handle
recently.
lighting up.
Well, there's our broken
A
pot.
flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
Look at that flower over there.
The window. I think that was just like the lighting. I don't think that was actually... Yeah, because your thing's gone now. But there might
I
still...
want to go see if the blood will light up.
It didn't. Oh, but you can... Wait, go back a bit. There you
This
go.
sign is broken. Something heavy
Okay.
was dropped upon it.
Not.
Awesome.
Go into your first person and look down at it, maybe. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's... Oh, there it is.
Blood.
I was gonna say, it's like,
Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Really?
All the clues around here are quite suspicious.
Oh,
I
now you get
need
to
my
imagine.
imagination to make sense of it all.
There you go. It's time to left bumper instead of right bumper. Okay, sure.
No idea.
I don't know. Oh, you gotta determine the correct sequence of events. So that probably wouldn't be the first one, would it? Okay, hit A on it. Okay, and now look around. Because it'll give you like different ones like that. Because I don't think we've had one like this before, but it'll give you different ones like that.
No,
and
we
then-
haven't. Oh.
Okay, well, I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna say that's one.
and then the pot, I think you'll have to look a little bit to the right, maybe, or walk up closer to it to get it, because it still has you at the door. Unless the pot's not part of it. Well, I don't know how. Okay, well, check that, and then maybe it's just the two. Left trigger. You hit left bumper, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that's why it all went away. So hit left bumper. There you go. There, now hit left trigger. Okay, so you
It could have been the dude having the heart attack.
went in, and then, sure. I mean... Okay, now what is
No,
left
it
trigger?
wasn't like
No,
that.
it wasn't like that, apparently. I have a feeling that there's just more than two, and it's just not... Because, I mean... Oh, that actually says knocking over the... Oh! Go
Yeah,
over to the...
I seen it now.
Yeah, because they give you two right there. So when the other one comes up, you got to hit there. There you go. Now the blood. Or actually look a little bit more, like down at the feet footprints. See if there's, because remember it said he slipped.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
Yeah, well, you got to back up a bit and look up so you can see above the character's head. Well, not quite that high, and back up a bit, like move away from it so that you can see it. No, okay, it is just falling on the thing. Okay, so there, now you can. And A is fast forward. Okay, and then he knocked over the pot, and then he fell down. That looked a lot smoother than the last time you did it, because it made like a really weird jump cut. But
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
okay, I think that's the room that he came out of, right? That's what they said, that he broke the door to it. So the broken door is where we need to. Where the fuck are we?
We're still in the room.
Yeah, but but for some reason we moved over there, so I think we have to check out the room that he came out of
Oh, so we're done in here?
for now.
Hmm.
Left, yeah, in there. Okay.
I'm going all the way then.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't. Oh, there
Oh.
was something there. Oh, there you go.
These plants come from all the territories
Okay.
of the British Empire.
That is a weird looking plant.
It is. It.
Well, what did we have in here?
What was it? Just plant.
British India.
Calcutta,
Well, no,
Malacca, Singapore. Well, he said this was from all the colonies.
I just want to see what they
The Cape Colony.
are. None of the pictures or anything.
Yes, no, I'm going to turn the camera a bit more so you can see where you're going.
Very strange. Half of the Colonial Collection is absent.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's something.
Yeah, half of it's fucking empty. Oh, you got your right bumper again. Oh, detergent.
The smell is strong. It is
Somebody's
A
cleaning up
detergent.
something. And then your little shard there. It started to talk before you hit the detergent or talk, but you know. A stone chip, eh?
This
Okay.
broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow.
You can rotate it. Might be something on the other side. I think you'll want to flip it
Yeah,
over.
I will.
Well, you're not, though.
No, I said I will. Checking all the corners.
A fragment of marble, most likely chipped
Okay.
from a statue or sculpture.
That'll
Gonna
do
pocket that, Sherlock? Yep. There it goes. Oh, you still got your right bumper.
it. I see that.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
can.
'cause
Oh, the
it is
window
These
windows
pane
windows were
went up.
perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Yeah, because look at those windows.
Oh, and you got a ventilation grid too.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Okay, and you can close it.
Oh.
Again, although I don't know what. Sure. I imagine that comes into play later. You have a thing,
I
clue.
know, but look at the windows there.
Yeah, that's really weird. Okay. Well, I wonder what clues we have to put together. It's such a mystery. Okay. Do you think we actually get to perform the autopsy?
It says.
It does say perform autopsy. I think now we got to go to Scotland Yard.
Can't perform it now. Oh, at a Scotland Yard. The morgue's in there. I was
Yeah.
gonna say we can't perform it. Oh,
Oh,
According to
parameters,
this,
eh?
they have light and moisture control in some parts of
makes
the
sense.
building.
so that's why they let the glass get so disgusting.
fuck if I know.
After they had a friggin'
I have a feeling that the
big
glass
display here.
is like that for the purposes of the game, not having to load anything outside of it.
Oh.
I highly doubt that.
So now we can just go back?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you go to Scotland Yard.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's all that we have to do on it. Or that's our only task at the moment. Ugh. Oh, he must be reading Crime and Punishment again. There's not nearly enough tabs for that to be his notebook. Watson's checking stuff out, though. How much do you think Watson writes down compared to Sherlock?
A lot, because Sherlock doesn't write anything down except, you know, if he needs a number or something.
I mean, in this game, he writes down everything, though. Mainly because, you know, he may have an eidetic memory, we do not. I will sometimes look at the
I
code
asked
for a door,
Inspector
go
Lestrade to
the door
take
2
Montague
feet away, and
Dunn's
then have
body
go
to
back and
Scotland
look for
Yard.
it.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Oh yeah, I guess Watson's a doctor. He could do the autopsy.
We want to go this way.
Yeah.
Math.
Walk right into that post.
Walk right to the post. The evidence room.
Yeah, look at you remember. Oh, I think, wait, go back to the evidence room.
Why?
Because it looked like there was stuff on the table.
Oh, is he put his rock in there?
I doubt it.
There was not.
No, there's right behind the door. Look, use your right stick. See? Stuff. It might not let us. Yeah, look at that. We get to investigate it even.
No, we don't. Because
Well,
he wants
I
to
mean-
stand in the corner.
That's because you don't stop moving.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make.
Oh, he's going to steal that letter. I know he is.
Oh, probably.
Oh, I'm surprised he won't take a watch.
This watch is of great value.
Well,
Yep, there it goes. To Mr. F. Wayne, director of Wayne & Sons Printing Company, my friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful. But it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Wow.
hmm.
What a prick.
Well, Montague.
Was that... You backed out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, why? How was
Well, there
it?
was still a tag. Remember, Mom, this game kicked... There was a little tag up above the watch. Remember, this game kicks you out of it when you're
I
done.
thought that was just tagged on the watch.
Ow. Rotated. It is a club card. Oh, the
A
City of
membership
London Club.
card for the London
London
Crest Club.
The London what club?
London Crest.
Oh.
I thought it was just the City of London Club.
What the
but-
point is to put it upside down on there.
Well, I mean, it's the same as, like, fucking in the other one where Hercule would
Just
pick
get
up
the
everything
morgue.
backwards. It's like, oh, look at that. Here's a book. Let me open it up to the right page and then flip it over so you can't see it. It's like, why?
No, go in the door.
We really gotta get that A button fixed. You might have to be on the other side because that's where all the tools are.
Well, why is Sherlock gonna perform the autopsy?
Well, you don't know that Sherlock's gonna do it.
Well, Watson didn't follow us in here, see?
I mean, it's Watson. He'll teleport there.
I can do it.
He knows what's up. Well, I don't know. It said to perform the autopsy. Maybe you had to go and talk to the inspector or something first. Maybe that isn't actually him. Who knows? Well, I don't know. Is there anything else in there? Well, hang on. Look around a bit more.
I did. I seen everything in there.
Sure you did.
Yep.
Yeah, you went and you looked at every single thing close enough so that the marker that shows that you can interact with it would pop up, obviously, yeah.
You gotta stop being such an ass, man.
Well, I mean, look, I'm the one between the two of us that plays video games, okay? If I'm giving you criticism, it's only because you're doing it wrong.
Ah! Yeah, so you would think. I do not.
Well, I mean, the great thing about this is that, you know, I can't be proven wrong. Only you can. Because even if you look around and find nothing, that doesn't mean that
I
you
have a
looked at
leak in
everything.
here.
Well, why?
Well, because there's a bucket of water and there's drips going in it.
Well, I don't think it's drips. I just think that it's like the sheen on the water. Because once again, it's a video game. They need to make it look nice.
Huh. See? Nothing in here.
Yeah, but that doesn't prove that you actually looked around last time. Well, did they say anything when you first came in that they need to go talk to someone else first?
No.
Well, there's
'Cause,
Lestrade's
you know,
office.
I kind of just went right into the...
Locked.
Oh, well, he's not here, apparently. It's... Where are you going? Okay, so you're already in evidence. There's the staff room.
Oh. Dude in an apron.
Well, yeah.
Apparently he's not the morgue dude, though.
No.
What should we do next, Holmes?
You go perform an autopsy.
Yeah, come with us. Come cut this guy open for
Holmes?
us.
Oh. Mr. Holmes?
A very good day to you, my friend. Is Inspector Lestrade in?
I'm sorry, sir, but the inspector's absent at the moment.
Alright. Fucked if I know then. I mean, there's a staff room, but I don't know if we get
Mr.
to go in there.
Holmes?
I mean, I honestly just thought that we'd go down there and Watson would cut him open. It's kind of his deal. Staff room's other side. Yeah. And we can't go in there. Makes sense, we're not staff. We just work here. So, yeah, I mean, we have to just be able to go down there and do it
Locked.
somehow.
Locked.
Oh, right.
Maybe get up to him and, like, go into first person and look around. I don't Well, I mean, I don't know what else to do. Our objective is to perform an autopsy. There's a dead body on the table with tools to cut him open right next to it. I figure you just walk up and... Oh, there.
Oh. Didn't walk to that end
First
of the
of
table.
all,
Apparently
let us
we
carry
didn't. I
out
thought
an
you did when you
external
first walked
examination.
in, but... Oh, external examination.
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination
Well, I mean, there's
so
Well,
that we can
stop talking
proceed
then,
with the
Tool.
autopsy.
so nothing wrong with the chest. It doesn't look to be
It looks like there's
ligature
something wrong
marks or
with his
anything.
neck.
I think that's just graphics.
face.
Oh, he's got a wound on his head.
Yeah. Could be where
There
that
is an
marble
injury
thing
to
hit
the
him.
skull,
Yeah.
most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse.
Because there was like that stick that he had to have hit.
The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear
So he
quite
wasn't
normal.
drugged.
The air
Oh, what did that say? The air from something?
The air from the lungs
Okay.
carries a
Okay.
faint floral aroma.
Well, that would be some form of poison, right? So B. I mean, if it didn't tell you what flower, you're not going to be able to pick out the poison, Mom. B.
Oh, I have watched a lot of cops.
Hit B. Yeah, and I can guarantee you that
Hit
they...
B.
Yeah, if they go back to... Well, not that many times, just once. Hit B again. There you go. You gotta stop mashing him. I mean, his skin
No
looks fine.
redness,
I mean, it
stings, or
looks weird, but
bruises.
it's a video game, it's going to.
Nothing suspicious here.
Okay.
Now, let us
So the
examine
poison
the
he
internal organs.
breathed in wasn't aerosolized. Ah, see, Watson's there. Didn't put on an apron or nothing, just cutting him open in his suit. Well, that's probably the least realistic
The
organs I've
heart's
ever seen
blood
in a video
vessels
game.
show no pathological signs.
He did not have a heart attack.
Oh, you can rotate it though, so there must be more to it. I don't know what.
The heart's blood
exactly you
vessels
would-
show no pathological signs.
Well, like, can you check, like, move around? No, like, move the left stick more. Oh, there you go, you had.
The heart tissue shows no visible
I'm
pathological
not sure why
signs.
that particular part was the tissue and the rest of it was the rest, but you know, whatever. Sure, because that's how that
The
works.
lungs are congested and edematous.
Okay. You might just want to check the other lung. I don't know. What about the...
There we go.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ.
I think dude had cancer.
No.
The tissue on the inferior
Oh, it's
lobe
from
of the
poison.
right lung
Yeah.
is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Put it back.
Just slots in so nicely.
Better than playing Operation Man.
Well, you don't have to worry
The
about it
liver
buzzing.
is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
Oh.
You mean an alcoholic died? They almost never do that in
The liver
anything.
tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological
Yeah,
signs.
brown is good. Just weird, but whatever. What about his banana in there? I know that's his stomach, but it's yellow. It is
The
bright
stomach
yellow.
tissues show no
And
visible
when the liver was on top of it, it
pathological
looked like a
signs.
banana. Oh, no, you had it there.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
Look, and it's all put back together.
Yeah, it's like we were never there.
My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant
How would he know?
poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Who would have guessed?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to
I
me.
seen one in there.
Murder of any kind appeals to
We
you.
saw a lot of weird
Is that all
things
we
in
need
there.
to do?
No, we also
But
have
we
the
need one
people
that, like,
working at
shoots
Kew
spoilers.
Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No, a few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs.
Discreet.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna say, it's
Watson,
not really a
it is
strong
time
suit, is it?
now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
I mean, some people might think it's cold, but I mean, guy's dead. Like, do you really
That's the wrong door.
think he's gonna care if, you know, the person investigating his case is, you know, happy that he has a case to work on? Like,
Come on, Watson.
really, he's not a dog. You know, if you hit X, you can just go where you need to go, right?
Oh, right. We're going back to.
Well, do we have... Well, like, check your tasks. Because you might have to find the plant, yeah, inspect the staff building. Oh, okay, yeah. We just need to go back to the gardens. Because he said that he didn't know very much about Montague, so I thought maybe he'd want you to go to Baker Street and check out the newspapers or something about it. I mean, chances are it's going to happen at some point during this, but... I mean, our deduction would just be murder, right? By a deadly plant. Oh, I think he's reading his journal again. I saw his picture in there of the garden. They just mirrored this loading screens to get to the gardens really long.
It'll take some longer to get there.
Well, I think it just takes them longer to load that area. I mean, remember that one we were like out in the countryside, or all the traveling we did during the train one, and they weren't nearly that long. Considering some of the areas and games that I play and how fast they load, that's really sad that it takes that long. Martin Hamish. Don't forget, X to study. Okay, let's see. Myopic, inexpensive glasses. Matt, yeah, I would really hope that those didn't cost very much. A dirty collar. Unmarried. And gardener's hands. You think that's a skill I should put on my resume? Able to read blur?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, he works in gardens with flowers and shit all the time, and literally shit. At times. I like how precise some of these are, and then unmarried is just you click on his hand.
Oh, we knew all that?
Yeah. But now Sherlock knows all that.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
No, but you would think that you would know if half of a section was
Albert
cleared
told
out.
us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
You didn't have one.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see,
you
every
have been
Tuesday
what?
he would carry out his
Oh, right.
inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say. He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be a player.
tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mr.
so we
Hamish.
have bug
We shall
ears.
continue our investigation.
Well, as far as he's going to tell us. But yeah, see, like, and actually, if you go, wait, look to the left. You see that sign there? Hit A on it? This is the area we're in right now. All of those are accessible to us
Colonial collection.
at some point in time.
Dry tropics.
Okay, we don't care.
Well, I mean, Sherlock does.
Yeah, but, you know, we don't need to read that right now. Next time. When we have to go somewhere different.
Well, I mean, you don't even know where we have to go. We have to find Albert
Locked.
and Miss White. And investigate. What the hell was it? We had to investigate, I think, the other buildings. I think it said. Just generalized.
Locked.
And still locked. These open up as we go. Like, as we hit, like, certain points in the investigation, they'll open up more and more doors. This part is actually like a real video game. Hey, there you go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Really, Diesel? You're such a baby. Oh, look at that. That's we were in there. And then you can't see into the next room. Yeah, I really don't know why they did the windows like that, but because I mean you can see in and out of those ones. Oh my. See, look, there's another map. In case you get lost. Like they actually had to put up the maps in case you get lost. I'm trying to
There
remember.
is a
where we-
smell of burning.
Oh my.
Oh, well, there's a fire over there, dumbass.
Yeah. Over where? Could it be where all that smoke is coming from? You'd think that they'd have a better way to do ventilation than just having like overhanging pipes everywhere, eh? Or it's not pipes when it's ventilation. What is it called? Ducts. Okay. It's a lot of... burning shit.
Oh, right bumper. I didn't see that up there.
And right stick would also help.
It's a fireplace?
Don't-
Broken pot?
Oh.
Oh.
There you go. Sure, why not? Oh, there's something in there. Oh, that is the pot. Oh, there's a symbol on the bottom I saw when you were picking it up.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Oh, I'm just gonna take that, are ya?
Yeah, apparently. Gas mask. That's
A
terrifying.
protective mask.
Wouldn't want to see that
Could be
coming at
working
you.
from the...
I don't know, maybe on the inside of it? Maybe not. Oh, yeah, well, you had it there.
It's signed.
Someone set it
Seems
alight,
signed.
but it did not burn.
Oh, no, Jen, no. Oh, there's a handle there. Like the
The
one that was on
remains
the
of a
book.
picture frame.
And a broom. What the fuck is people burning in here?
A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a
a
thing
good
in a
question.
fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Sure.
I think you just knew that.
I
A
still wouldn't
broom
call this a
handle was half
fireplace, but
burned.
alright. Or why would they burn a broom? I mean,
They use it to sweep up something.
there's a copper thing? Bronze thing? Apparently it's nothing. There's gotta be more though. Oh, here, there's a little, like one of the bug plants there. See the little green piece next to the handle?
Oh, right there.
The plants
That's one
were
of the
set
buggy
alight
ones,
fairly
right?
recently.
Yeah.
Some have not completely burned.
Okay. Woohoo. Wow, that's an old bomb. Okay, it doesn't look, I don't see anything else here.
Where they don't cut the grass.
Oh, there's no,
You know, for such a place where people come visit, that grass is horrid.
yeah, it's like cut down to dirt in some areas, really long in others, like,
I'm sure I'll get stuff on
I mean, to be fair, look at how many flowers in that there, that's gotta be a bitch to fucking cut around, right? There's a bunch of pots there.
Yeah.
And remember, there's the pot that had the other thing, like in the cart there.
Yeah, but apparently...
Can you walk through? You can't
No.
walk through the plants. Come on, Sean. Oh. How do you keep making him fly?
He was walking on the lawnmower.
Oh. There you go. So yeah, can you look at those? No. That's worth a shot. So I want to say, now this could be from later, I want to say that Miss White is in that building there.
Okay.
I mean, you might want to check this area
I
here
am
first,
going.
but I think that she's there, or she's there later on in this investigation. Because I remember, but then again, I might have got turned around.
Lawnmowers, pot.
Pots, I'm assuming some kind of fertilizer thing,
Yeah, well, he told me
crates.
something about fertilizer. when we
and a
first
generator of some sort. Oh,
A ventilation
engine.
system. It should regulate the temperature of the
Yeah.
staff buildings.
Oh, that's an object of interest, so we'll be coming back to that later.
A water tank.
Bunch of pots there, like holy hell.
Apparently we're allowed to examine any pots.
Well,
A wheelbarrow.
water
Hose.
pump there, which apparently isn't important. Okay, so go back to the ventilation system thing. Because that's all there is, right? Like, you can't check out anything different on that other piece. Maybe, like, around the side of it. I always hate it when it shows object of interest. Yeah, it does. You
I
can't even
can't
get
go.
back there. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. Because I think we do experiment and we put, like, stink bombs or something in there to see if we can get it to go through the vent system.
Locked.
We put something in there anyway, and we put it through and
Yeah.
then see. Okay, so that's locked. Can we go in that building? Because that's the only door that we haven't checked down
What's it?
there.
Really?
Hey, at least when you bump in... No, that... At least when you bump into him, he moves. Where are you going?
I was just looking to see what was down there.
We came from there.
Oh.
That's why I said try this building. You know, there's a lot of video game characters who they'll stand there, you'll bump into them, and they'll stand there. That's it. They won't, like, they'll never move. Oh, there we go. Oh, fertilizer. I thought he said it was in buckets. He told me to get him a bucket of fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's a bag.
Yeah, well, he would have poured it into the bucket. That's probably what the gas mask was
Just
used for.
use a gas mask.
Well, the mask, he probably, it was
Yeah,
a
you
protective
use like a
mask.
protective mask. You don't use, it said
Well,
gas mask.
But he said in my ear it was a protective mask.
Well, still, it said gas mask. There's paper.
Yes, I see that. The Times. And he, obviously, Sherlock don't
Doesn't
fucking
care. All right. Well, he probably has that at home. Okay, more pots, more bags, more plants. I feel like that's going to be a common theme throughout this case. You know, at the gardens. Nothing, eh? Nothing in the box, nothing on the shelf. Well, this investigation's going well, isn't it? Basically giving a tour of the gardens.
Yep.
And not even a very good one because half the doors are locked. But I think we're in the tropical section now if you look up.
Yeah, well, just give me a second.
your
I
headphones.
lost my headphones.
Oh, you can examine these ones.
Oh, I see it.
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be
I bet
used
you
for
can check the
exhibition
bottom, it's marked.
purposes.
Now, is that the Kew Gardens thing?
Probably.
The symbol is not
Nope,
from Kew
not from
Gardens.
Kew
Not
Gardens.
from here either.
So that's a whole tray of pots that aren't supposed to be here, or aren't from here. The cactuses, aloe plants. Those are some weird cactus trees I got there. Well, look, check the other side too.
Well, I will when I come back.
Well, I mean, we're gonna end up exiting through this door. Okay, nothing. See there, apparently some paperwork that Sherlock doesn't want to snoop in.
I think it's a fuck my way.
Well, he probably is wondering what the hell's going on because Sherlock keeps walking sideways while looking at his feet. Well, apparently the pots are all we needed to see in here. How much you want to bet that we're going to have to like look up that symbol back at the house? Back at Baker Street. They'd be like, find this symbol. Man, we haven't found Albert yet either, have we? Oh, there's some parameters
According
there
to
for the
this,
topics.
they have light and moisture
Okay, well,
control
that's
in some
something we
parts
told
of the
us before.
building.
Is there anything behind you?
Yeah, we're the same plant.
Alright.
And none of these are poisonous.
Well, I mean, probably if you ate them, it wouldn't do you too well, but... Well, you know, if you have a plant that's gonna, like... Oh! It's that... Oh, I think I know how they did it. I think I... No,
Get out of the
go
way.
back in there. Go back in there. Where are you going? There's another door to your left.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. If you look where you want. See. And I think this is where we were, wasn't it? What are you doing?
I'm looking.
Yeah, see, this is where we were. Okay, so there's no one in here. Oh, you can examine
These
the
trees, with their roots in water, must originate
does
from
make sense.
Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of The
In
Awakened.
case of the Awakened, I wonder if that has something to do with one of the older Sherlock Holmes games. You think? I don't remember one being called The Awakened, but didn't really look too hard at it. Oh, here we go. This should help us.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Dionea carnivorous. Oh, and alright. Carlina nibri. I'm not reading those. I can't speak that.
Do not touch.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
The plants were here. All of them was stolen.
Okay. I mean, we straight
Do
up have a
not
list of the plants that
touch.
were stolen, so... I mean, maybe one of those or the poisonous one. Toxic, I guess? He said it was a toxin, not a poison. Okay, and we've already been in there. I don't know, poke your head in, see if Albert's in there. If not, there wouldn't be anything. Or not. Is Albert in here? We're running out of places to look
Well,
for
he
him.
said he was in the building next to the big greenhouse.
Well,
That's where he was going. What's in here?
Everything we've been to so far is locked. All that we've been able to get. Well, look where you're walking. Stop walking sideways.
Water lily greenhouse.
I mean, every building we've went into though has been empty,
Yeah, but
or not empty, but locked. Or
he said
this
the one next to this whole building is that glass greenhouse, whatever.
Yeah,
But
but
he
all
was
the
gonna-
buildings around it was locked. Well, at least the out the end that we were at, I guess, unless there's another one out
Don't know
there.
how to get out to where.
Well, you go left. That area you were just in, not there. There. You really don't see doors at all, do you? Doors to your right, I think. No, other right. Your other right. Your left one. Your wrong right. See, it's right there. There we go. Now we're back outside at least. Nope. Are we? Or not? Are we outside? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, that's cool.
Remember walking through there?
Well, we haven't been here yet. The last time we were here, Mom, we talked to the guy outside. They put us in there. When we were done there, it kicked us out.
Oh, there's a piece
Oh.
of paper he didn't.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, there he is. That only took us like half an hour. But I mean, we found. No, he's.
You want to talk to him?
Well, I mean, he asked if he could help. But we didn't actually talk to him. It didn't put us in conversation with him. Let's see. Consumed by grief. Something hands. And something else. I don't know what the middle one is. I don't know. Something to do with his hands, that was one of them. Clean hands, okay. I don't know what that other one would be. I don't know, it's gotta be. Oh, the scar maybe on his chin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you bitch.
It's just gonna make you go all the way around. And back up. Oh, cut. Mysterious cut, maybe? Shaving cut.
Yeah, I bet it was a shaving cut.
Well, I mean, that's why I went with mysterious. It didn't look
Who
long
is
enough
Miss
to be
Margaret
mysterious,
White?
but I didn't know why else it would be
Ah,
interesting.
she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
That was locked, I think.
Do you work here?
Both those
Yes,
ones,
but part-time only.
Oh, we tried
For I'm
like
also studying
4 doors
botany at the
on the wall.
no,
University
but
of
on the
London.
other greenhouse, they
You're
were both-
following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
I imagine that your relationship with your
people who work
father
here don't know
may
how
have been
or where
a
half an
strained
exhibit
one.
went.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Good for you. Just be a better manager.
Would you
than
please
your
tell
father
us
was.
about
Apparently he was
Martin
a right
Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed. That is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. That my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
I mean, I don't know the kid's dad, but it really
Do you
sounds
hold
like,
the keys
maybe
to
he
all
was
of these
stealing all
locked
the
doors?
credit.
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
So, apparently now we got the keys, right? You gave us keys. Besides the cloakroom. Fucking closet. Stuck up British prick. What about over there, to the left? Anything with behind the hedges or anything over there? It doesn't look like it. Alright, so that would be the staff room, I think, right?
One of them was. It
Well, you
says
can
on the
check.
door,
Oh, yeah.
or beside the door, I thought it said.
You can check. Oh, no, just see if it's open. Yeah, there we go. It's an office anyway. Well, I don't know what a seed room is, so I don't know if that'll be like a storage
Well,
room with
no.
seeds or if it's like an extra growing area.
No, I tell you, no.
Right stick, Mom. There you go. Lab table. Looks like there's a person standing in the closet.
There was a bottle here. It left behind
Okay.
a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
Does that mean that stinks
Gold
in there?
dust. Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable
Fair enough.
auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
I don't know. This stuff's there. Got, oh, fuck it. Drop on the
Several
floor,
drops
too.
of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around.
Yeah, they carried it around. Apparently not carefully either. No, you needed that one too,
Do
Mom.
I have to
Yeah,
check that one too?
yeah. Because it's
Several
green if
drops
you've
of the
already examined
substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around.
He's just
The
repeating.
bottle
I
is no
know,
longer
but
here,
if you don't
but
click
it is
on it,
possible
he
to
doesn't
detect
register that
a
he did it
faint
himself, or that he actually
We
looked
need
at
a
it.
good
Now, can you check the
nose.
paper? Oh, no, never mind. He was still talking. I missed the subtitles. But see how the clothes are lined up in there? Oh, gotta fetch Toby. Not this part, we won't.
Oh,
But then, like, hit right bumper. And go to... And then see it gets, like, all blurry. It was like there was a ghost in the closet when you were further away. It's just like when you first logged on, I was honestly gonna say, oh, maybe we should talk. Maybe that's her there in the corner. It was just like a coat and boots in the closet. Okay, so it's probably that room then that we can't get into, eh? Oh, university book.
A botany
University
book.
of Cambridge. Okay. Oh, there's. No, it's for Albert Dunn. Repeat year.
This student's book belongs to Albert.
Does that mean that he had, like, does that mean what I think it means? Is that the same as a repeat year here? Where it's like you were dumb and had to redo it? Or,
I don't know.
Is there anything else in that
Repeat years
corner?
Here anymore.
well, I know, well, that's even stupider.
I know.
Before it was like, hey, you were too dumb to advance grades, so do it again. Now it's like, hey, you were too dumb to pass grades, so now you're the next year's teacher's problem. Now you're even less prepared for what you're going into than you should be. Oh yeah, because I think Miss White does
Chemicals. A
chemistry
sufficient
here.
quantity for some serious experiments.
I think she works out stuff here.
I think the
So-
fire's still burning. I can hear it.
A
Only the
phonograph
fireplace
used
is
for
burning.
voice recording. Remarkable.
Yeah.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory.
I like how that's modern. Okay, so this is what, 821. Oh, you're actually moving it around. Can you stick it in the machine? Oh, you had it there for a sec. Oh, no, never mind, that was turn handle. In the phonograph, it goes in there. Somewhere. You might have to open it up first, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, you had it. Oh, left. Nudge it. There you go. There it is. Now you turn the handle.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants. The notion of communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin
Alright,
Hamish.
so that was 821. What about 245? And what's weird about it?
I don't hear anything.
Just turn that. There you go. It's touchy, that one.
And it seems clear from these multiple experiments that plants do respond to their environment and have a form
Yeah,
of
that's white.
consciousness.
That's white.
Margaret White, February 1895. Report number 245.
Study report.
Okay, so both of them used it. Yeah, I think we find more of those lying around at some point. We gotta come back here to use it.
This is a table for experiments. It
I was
resembles
gonna say,
my
that looks
own.
very similar to you.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
Oh. Low blow, Watson, low blow. Okay, check that other door, because I think the other door is the,
It's the cloakroom.
yeah. Yeah, it is. That one says on the wall. Okay, can you read the chemical formulas on the wall? Behind you.
Yes, I know where it is.
Well, I'm...
No, I was over there already.
Yeah, but look up at
I did.
Look.
I
you go.
did.
I mean, I saw you skim the bottom of it.
I looked at it when I went over to see what was in the cabinet.
Skim the bottom of it, like I said. I am, but that doesn't mean that, that you're right.
Yeah, it does. I know what I did.
I can be an ass and
Yeah.
still be correct.
Shut it.
Okay, so Miss White is in that one house that we got kicked out, or didn't
Locked.
get kicked out of, but
Holmes,
That we got
Albert Dunn
locked
didn't
out
give
of,
us the key
or-
to this door.
that we were
It
locked
does
out
not
of.
matter. We will open it.
We're going in it anyway.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well. I bet you couldn't do this from the outside door. What the hell is this? Can you slide some of those? You have the green one can't be. Oh, you can. You can slide that over.
That one locked into place.
They don't lock into place, Mom.
It.
They never lock into place.
Yeah, shut.
But by the looks of it, you can slide some of these left and right. Because see how they got the arrows on them? Yeah, see, rotate, move. So
Whoa,
left and
whoa,
right on the
whoa,
right
whoa.
stick. The right stick will move them. See? You might want to rotate that one so that you can, because see, it doesn't. Oh, there you go. No, rotate it the other way.
Which way?
I don't know. Press up and there. Okay, now pull it out. There, now rotate it and shove it back in. Like that. There you go. That lines up.
No.
No, I don't even see where that one is. You need the green one. How do you get to the green one? Oh, that'll work as well. Yes, assuming that the rest of it lines up. Oh. See, now you... What are you doing? Pick a line and then work everything around. Remember, if you hold left trigger, Mom, you rotate the entire thing without moving it all. Left trigger. There you go. See, now you can see where all the lines are going. See, like you're messed up over here. And over here. And I think that's the same piece. So if you keep it that way, and then see what you can fit into those holes. It'll either be the green or that one.
No, get.
Okay. So now you need the gold one. However you get to it. The green one looks good. Gold. Like the bigger one outside the green. keep... There you go, that one. You need to move that one. Oh, there's a line. That doesn't match up. Alright, well, keep going. It's a big circle. Oh, there we go. There it is. That one was a lot more complicated.
Open.
And open says me. Alright. Okay, stop. Because we're out of time. So we will invade these people's privacy later at another point. But until then, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.